So being a songwriter is probably one of my favorite things about sort of my journey in this industry because I'm a storyteller. I love to tell stories. And it's funny because, you come up with stories when you listen to people's lives or somebody tells you something. I mean, some of the songs I've written, people would think that they were about one thing. And if I told them where the story came from or who I was looking at or what I was listening to or that I was sitting in Central Park, looking at somebody's life and making up a story and then it turned into a song, people will be surprised. So I love that experience that I let people go through or assist people in going through when I create words and sentences and melodies to tell stories and sort of get people out of their head for just a few minutes. That 3 minutes and 30 seconds of a song can take you from one place to another. But with all the things that were going on in my life in 2017, I kind of ran out of feelings to write about. And there was this kind of numbness and just sort of exhaustion with trying to tell or share the stories. I felt misunderstood. I felt like there was nothing I could do to explain anything. I felt like there was nothing I could do to have a real conversation with anybody. And so the song, As Good As It Gets, is kind of just saying, you know what? I don't really have much else to say. So hopefully you'll enjoy this song, but depend on the feelings you've got going on. Maybe you can hear something just from these melodies because I've run out of words. I've run out of lyrics. I've run out of love to give. I've given all I could. I've given all I can. And I just feel emptied of lyrical content. This song ends the album because I said as much as I could through the album with songs like I Go Up and She Won, and even sharing a big secret like Vegas. By the time I got to the last writing sessions of the album, I was just emptied. And that's a good feeling. It's a good thing to know that you've said as much as you can in as many ways as you can with hopes to be understood as best you can. But it's also a little bit scary because it's a vulnerable state and you kind of hope that the listener knows that you gave them your all. You hope that they respect that you've been vulnerable, that you've been cut wide open and people can see your insides. So in the beginning of the song, I just say, you know what? I'm throwing my phone out. And there were times over the last year and a half where I literally just put my phone on silent and just put it in a drawer and just allow myself to be free of words, what people think, people's thoughts, people's ideas of themselves, of me, of society, of the world, of America. There's a line where I say, something in the U.S. air's got me all in the fog. I can't seem to find the words, heavy is my heart. It was as if there was just this intensity in our country that just sapped so many of us dry of words to give each other, words of encouragement, words of kindness, words of uplifting and empowerment. And I too was one of those people who was like, whoa, I am drained. This is nuts. I know so many people who started seeing therapists for the first time or started going to church for the first time or started going to yoga for the first time. So they were looking for some sense of peace in a tumultuous time. And so hopefully somebody else is encouraged and they know that they're not the only person who sort of sometimes just, you know what, I don't have anything to say. As good as it gets is those last few words. This is the best I can do, sis. So I have to offer. Hopefully if it helps. And if it doesn't, maybe somebody else will have the words. This is my melody. This is my music. This is a sound. These are riffs. You hear me play around a lot in the riffs and in the melody on this song. You hear me dance a little bit because I know that this song is not about the words because there really are none. This song is about the music. I hope that the production in this song takes people away to the Caribbean somewhere. Maybe they can feel like they're in Barbados somewhere, just relaxing by the water and listening to some good reggae music and soaking up the sun. Hopefully this song takes you there.
I've been searching all day long, and I know I'm in love. I got on my silky reds and I threw out my phone. Something in the US air has me all in a fog. I can't seem to find the words, but they're deep in my heart. But heavy is the heart, so this is as good as it gets. I'm not gonna have no regrets. Lyrics will get what they get. I'm out of feelings to give. Hope you can feel loving you. Truth is I've sung it all. There's a time for sweet or tame. We can pick either or. There's a time for only peace and another for war. Something in the USS got me all in a guard. I can't seem to find the words, but they're deep in my heart. But heavy is the heart, so this is as good as it gets. I'm not gonna have no regrets. Lyrics will get what they get. I'm out of feelings to give. Hope you can feel loving you. Truth is I've sung it all. Oh, what do you expect from me? Oh, I love like you love, yeah. I'm out of heartbreak. Oh, this is as good as it gets. I'm not gonna have no regrets. My lyrics will get what they get. I'm out of feelings to give.